communities. So we've got Rafael Pires back live on the scene. Let's send it back out to you, Rafael.
Robin, yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update here. We've got the fire department. Sorry, we were hearing some noises here. It seems like the fire department has just showed up, and it looks like they're working on putting out that fire. What actually is really more apparent to be 2 to 3 different cars on fire. But the one that we can see here from this side of the highway, it looks like the fire department is working on that right now. They just arrived here maybe a couple of minutes ago, maybe 2 to 3 minutes ago. But as you can see, those flames are still going down there. And we did see some special response units drive by. I saw you reference that as well. So that's important to note because, once again, the mayor had said that he had not hoped and did not wish to have to make police use any sort of riot gear or have any sort of violence out here tonight. But we can see that's taken a drastic turn here in the last hour or so, where we've seen several canisters of tear gas be utilized. We've seen cars lit on fire. We've seen people trying to slam and destroy police cruisers. So this is just a little bit of the action that you're seeing here. We're going to try to make our way back onto the other side of the highway here, see if anything else is going on that we can't see from this angle. So we're going to send it back to you guys right now.
All right, Rafael, and while you start to make your way there, we are going to stick with your live pictures here. So if you could keep everything going as you continue to move there and you stay mobile in downtown Miami here. Moments ago, as we pointed out to you, we did see some specialized units now moving in. Again, this is what police are going to try and do. They want to keep this situation under control. I mean, you are going to have some pushback against the police, which is what we saw already tonight. That is where the tear canisters or the tear gas was fired off at those protesters. So that was a chance for police to try and maintain the upper hand here. Again, earlier in the day, as we watched these protesters take to the streets, they were at the Torch of Friendship on Biscayne Boulevard. They then moved all the way over to I-95 around Northwest 6th Avenue, trying to shut down traffic there. They were successful, and they stood there on top of police cars. State troopers were called in to try and help usher them back off the interstate. Eventually, they were able to do so, and that large crowd at that point then did go back to the Torch of Friendship, but only for a certain amount of time. So now we are again 1 block away from Rafael, where he was just at, and you're starting to get a better idea of some of the damage because it's not just that one street. Here's another city block where we do have police officers there standing all the way back there. It might even be hard to see them, but they've got their riot gear on. They do have their shields up. They are standing in unison across the street there, and that did stretch over onto the other side as well. And just moments ago, as we were watching this is where we did see a shot of one of those tear gas canisters come down the street. And you really see how the protesters are reacting to all of this because one of them, as soon as that tear gas canister hit the ground, was able to kick it right back down the street toward police. So that is a lot of what you're seeing here. Again, now you have the police helicopter there in the air with their searchlights, so they're trying to keep a hand on things, trying to look for anybody who might be doing anything illegal. Again, Robin was mentioning this earlier. You have to think about, now you've got all these people in the downtown area. Some have been shown that they are willing to cause property damage, but you have to think about these mom and pop stores down here. This is a livelihood for some people. So now police are working to protect some of that. And there you saw in the upper left-hand corner of your screen somebody throwing something down the block at those police officers who were down there.
And I'm sorry, Joe, and for obvious reasons, Miami police do not want you in the area. They want you to steer clear as they try to manage the situation. Miami police putting out a tweet saying, due to the current situation involving large crowds of protesters, please stay away from the downtown and Wynwood areas as we continue to address the issue. So Miami police are asking the public to stay away from downtown Miami as well as the Wynwood neighborhood because they are dealing with protesters in these areas. So for those who might consider, oh, let's go check this out, stay home. stay home. Miami police want to get a handle on this. They want to manage the situation, make sure everyone is safe, and not see what we've seen in some other cities. We're already seeing police cruisers set on fire. Miami police and other local law enforcement agencies working in concert are trying to keep from seeing in South Florida what we have seen in other cities: looting, fires, businesses burned down, people injured, officers injured. They want to keep that from happening here.
And Robin, now we do have a chance either by phone or by Skype to speak with Miami Mayor Francis Suarez. Mayor, are you there? It looks like there may have been a disconnect. Oh. Okay, so we will continue to stay with these images now, and from what we gather, 7's Ralph Rayburn is over the scene. Ralph, can you do me a favor? If you can hear me, explain where you are and what you're seeing in Skyforce. All right, we are still waiting to get Ralph there in the air. Of course, this is live television. This is a developing story, breaking news. So we will be getting you these images, these elements as soon as